In the heart of a bustling city lived a man named Yusuf, a wise and respected Islamic personality. Though he possessed little in terms of material wealth, he was rich in knowledge, compassion, and faith. He was known for his ability to guide and inspire others, especially in overcoming the poverty mentality that plagued many in the community. Yusuf's life had not always been one of struggle. He was born into a well-to-do family and was accustomed to a life of comfort. However, fate dealt him a difficult hand when his family's business collapsed, leaving them penniless and destitute. Forced to move to the poorest part of the city, Yusuf's former life became a distant memory, and he was left grappling with feelings of inadequacy and hopelessness. As the days turned into years, Yusuf's heart became burdened by the weight of poverty. He observed how his neighbors and friends, too, had succumbed to the poverty mentality, believing that they were destined to live in lack forever. Yusuf knew that this mindset held them back from achieving their true potential. One day, while walking through the market square, Yusuf noticed a group of children huddled around an old man. Curiosity piqued, he approached them, and to his astonishment, the children were engrossed in listening to the man's stories. The man was known as Ibrahim, a wise elder who had traveled far and wide, seeking knowledge and wisdom. Intrigued by Ibrahim's ability to captivate his young audience, Yusuf struck up a conversation with the elder. Ibrahim revealed that he had once lived a life of prosperity, but had lost everything due to unforeseen circumstances. However, instead of wallowing in despair, he decided to embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Impressed by Ibrahim's resilience and wisdom, Yusuf humbly asked, "How did you manage to overcome the poverty mentality, my dear friend?" Ibrahim smiled warmly and replied, "The key, my young friend, lies not in what you possess, but in what possesses you. When we become attached to the material world, we lose sight of the true purpose of our existence. The poverty mentality thrives on the fear of losing what little we have, but true wealth lies within." Eager to learn more, Yusuf became a devoted student of Ibrahim. Under the elder's guidance, he immersed himself in the teachings of the Quran and the Hadiths, seeking wisdom and enlightenment. He learned that true wealth came from the heart, not the pocket. Ibrahim taught him that gratitude for what one has, no matter how little, is the first step towards overcoming the poverty mentality. As Yusuf delved deeper into his spiritual journey, he realized that true contentment lay in understanding the temporary nature of this world. The material possessions and wealth he once considered important now seemed insignificant compared to the treasures of the soul. He found solace in the remembrance of Allah and the act of giving back to the community. With renewed vigor, Yusuf began to share the wisdom he had acquired from Ibrahim with others in the community. He organized workshops and gatherings to teach the importance of gratitude, selflessness, and the power of positive thinking. Slowly, the poverty mentality that once held the community captive began to crumble. Yusuf's teachings reached far and wide, attracting people from all walks of life. His words resonated deeply with those who felt trapped in the cycle of poverty. As the community shifted its focus from scarcity to abundance, doors of opportunity began to open. People started helping one another, and small businesses sprouted, lifting the community out of the depths of despair. As the years passed, Yusuf's reputation as a wise Islamic personality spread beyond the city's borders. Leaders and scholars sought his counsel, and he was invited to share his insights at conferences and gatherings around the world. Yet, despite the fame and recognition, Yusuf remained humble and true to his teachings. He always emphasized that the true measure of a person's wealth was in their character, compassion, and service to others. He exemplified the idea that a heart enriched with faith and gratitude could conquer any hardship, transforming the dust of poverty into a priceless jewel of wisdom. In the end, Yusuf's story became a testament to the power of the human spirit in overcoming adversity and the poverty mentality. His legacy lived on, not in the worldly possessions he had lost, but in the countless lives he had touched and inspired to rise above the limitations of the material world. And so, the tale of Yusuf, the jewel in the dust, continues to inspire generations to come, illuminating the path to true wealth and abundance for those who seek it with sincerity and devotion.